So we welcome you to Saturday night, Sunday morning, our midnight vigil, where we come together in love, where we come together to hold hands, metaphorically speaking, but we come in the name of Gaia. We come in the name of the Supreme, and we come to break bread, spiritual bread. And we bring that as a humble offering to the Supreme, where we bring the intentions of the world, the marginalized, as well as blessing the day gone and welcoming the new dawn of another new day. But first, we light a candle to symbolize the presence of God, the presence of the cosmic Christ. And we light this flame as a gift of love from our heart. And we offer it in benediction for all that is, for all that we are, for all that we have received, and for the abundance that is waiting for us this new day. We give thanks and we celebrate. And in the name of the Christ, we call on the company of heaven. We call on Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Isis, Mother Earth, Gaia. We call on all the ascended masters, the saints, and all the holy men and women of all faiths and none who stand in the presence of the loving Father, Mother God. Let us celebrate. Let us celebrate. Let us celebrate. And as we collect our thoughts, let us just embrace a short period of silence, where we can listen to our heartbeat and feel our heartbeat. So let us kick off our shoes and sit quietly with our bare feet so that we can receive the healing energies up through our feet from our beloved Earth Mother. And as we relax, we are aware of her love for us. And now she's releasing her healing love, together with all the nature spirits, the tree devas, the elementals, and the angels of the animal kingdom are now gathering and coming to us. And as we sit in our sacred oasis, we are surrounded by love. So now let us focus on our in-breaths, and let us take a nice, deep, non-labored breath and hold it, and now release all tension and stress to our beloved Gaia, our Earth Mother. And as we breathe in again, we are breathing in her love up through our feet. And now we release a blessing to our beloved Earth Mother. And with every in-breath, we are breathing up through our system, right up into our heart, all her love for us. Feel that love coming right up through each of our chakras, our root chakra, our sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra. Just stay with the heart chakra and allow her love transmute positive energy around our heart chakra. And let that love empower us in the coming minutes to totally relax, to be still and embrace her love for us. And if we have our pets nearby, as I do here by my feet, stroke them tenderly. Stroke your pets tenderly, for they are angels in disguise. They are beings of love, created by God. They are intermediaries who bring the peace, the love, the presence of God. And they know us better than we know ourselves. So let us not be fearful of the animal kingdom, for they have many disguises. And they've had many incarnations. So if you have your pets nearby, gently allow it to come close to you and hold it right now. Hold your favorite pets beside you. I can see the beautiful cat there with Sister Eleanor, and I can see the little kitten with Sister Miriam in New Zealand. And I've got Winston here snoring his little heart out, because they're at peace, because they see the face of God, because they're emissaries of love. Allow their energy touch you. Allow their energy bring you peace. Be still now. Be still in the presence of God. For there is no greater gift than to be in the presence of love. And you've heard me say it before, and my heart is guided to say it again. Greater love than this has no man or woman, than they lay down their life for their friends. And Jesus calls you friend, not enemy. He calls you a friend, a beloved, a child of God. Are you hearing that? Can you feel that here in your heart chakra, where Mother Earth, the Divine Mother, is present, preparing you to hear those words? Can you truly embrace those words? That you are a beloved of God, a child of God, called by your name, to be still in the presence of God, to cease running around and just to be still and hold the love and let that love speak to you. Let that love touch you. Let that love caress your heart, for your heart is your teacher. And Christ consciousness is a reawakening to the heart chakra. Christ consciousness is a way of life. It is not a degree. It is not a certificate. It is not something you buy in Walmart or Sainsbury's or Marks and Spencer's. It is a way of life. It is a journey of two hearts becoming entwined. They become the hieros gamos. They become the mystical marriage, the bride and bridegroom, the spiritual bride and bridegroom. Christ consciousness is about love. It's about looking at yourself through the eyes of love. Can you see what the Master sees? Or are you preoccupied by yourself, by your history, your baggage, your illness, your worries, your fears, your debts? Are you not listening to your heart? Because if you're listening to your heart, your abundance will be given. Your abundance will come to you. Christ consciousness is about surrendering your mind, your body, your spirit. It's about trust. It's about entering a new working relationship where the terms of reference is about embracing selfless love, where there is respect and integrity, where there is honesty and truthfulness, where there are no agendas to control, to deceive or manipulate the essence and presence of God. Let us relax now, and let us come as a beloved of God. For you are a beloved of God. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. You'd be somewhere else. But you're here because you were called by name in your heart. Your heart. Let us relax and let us embrace the Master, the Beloved, our teacher, our brother, our spiritual bridegroom. Let us embrace him. Let us listen to him. But first, be still. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat, but also feel the heartbeat of the Christ. For if you have surrendered your heart and not living in fear or preoccupied by self and ego, then you will feel his heartbeat. His heartbeat is there. It's beating with your heartbeat. It's either faint or it's strong. Which is it? Let us relax and let us go on a journey together. And on this journey I want you to be still, and I want you to allow yourself experience the presence of Christ. I want you to see him as he sees you. For he does see you. He sees you in your vulnerability, in your frailty. He sees you in your mind games, your impatience, your excitement, your creativity. He also sees you in your darkest hour. And when he tries to touch you, we often run away because we're afraid. We're afraid to trust. Because the mind kicks in and speaks another language. Often it's to run, fast, escape, run away. The Master wants you to be still now. And he would like you to come to him. He would like you to sit with him. And I would like you to imagine a beautiful scene. A small village square. It could be in Judea. It could be in the center of Rome. It could be in Florida, New York, Philadelphia, Dunedin, Manchester, or even here in Milnthorpe. But it's a small old well where the local inhabitants go for their fresh water, because the water is not polluted. It comes from the mountain. It is fresh. There are no chemicals in this water. And you are thirsty because you've been walking a long distance. And you're weary. Your feet are sore. And you decide to sit at this well. And you're aware of people coming and going. But your mind has switched off because you are relaxed. And you may be feeling so weary that you decide to close your eyes and just listen to the water trickling into the well. And as you lie there, you are at peace. And Gaia administers to your every need. Your Earth Mother comes to you and allows you time out to be still. She even gets a sponge, places it in the cool water, and she swabs your forehead, your hands and your feet. And you are not aware of it because you're so tired. Maybe tired of life, maybe tired of living, tired of fighting, of trying to get well and be balanced and in harmony. Maybe disappointed or despondent. It's as if you've given up the ghost, but you're lying here and Gaia knows how you're feeling. And as you lay there, you become aware of a presence, a wind. There's a wind, and it's rustling all the leaves around you, and you wake. And there you see Jesus. Yes, you see Jesus with Magdalena and John the Beloved. And he's looking at you. And there's a part of you that wants to look so desperately, but you're apprehensive, maybe fearful that he won't like what he sees. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you're scared to let him see who you are, to see your heart and how much you love him, but you're scared. You're scared in case he rejects you. And he comes to you, and he sits down beside you. He looks at you. He holds your hand. And he says, "What is the matter? Why are you apprehensive? Why do you avoid me when I call you by name? Why is it 1 minute you're stable and happy with me, and then you're off on your travels, you're restless? You're searching for what I can give you, but you're not allowing me into your heart." He looks at you and you say to him, "Lord, you know I love you. You know I love you. But I am frightened that you could love me. When I think of the things I've done with my life, the mistakes I've made, the people I've got involved with, the wrong choices, how could you love me? How could you embrace someone like me?" And he shakes you by the arm. "What do you mean? How could I not love you? I died for you. I gave my life for you. I gave my life that you could be free, that you could be free and come to me in love, not always in anger and disappointment and frustration, where your litany of requests are insurmountable, I just want you to hold me, the Christ, and let me into your heart. For I too am weary. I am weary of my children. And at times I need your love. At times I need you to hold me, though I am the Son of God. And he looks into your eyes and he tells you firmly and truthfully, you know I love you. You know beyond the shadow of a doubt that I love you. But do you love me? Really, do you love me? Or do you love yourself more than you love me? Let's not play games. Let's be true to our heart. And then you start looking for excuses to try and cover your tracks. Excuses for the opportunities we've missed when he knocked on the door of our heart. And you just look at him and say, Lord, show me the way. Show me the way so that I may follow you. Help me to stop pretending and to face who I truly am, a beloved of God. And he lifts you up. He lifts you up knowing that you don't want to stand up because you're feeling guilty, maybe ashamed, maybe unworthy. But he lifts you up and you feel the strength in his hands. And he looks at you again and says, I love you. I would do anything for you. I went to a cross for you. I hung for 3 hours bleeding to death for love of you. Many will tell you it's a fable, that it was a walk-in who took my place. But I'm showing you my hands. Look at my hands. See the marks, the nails. Yes, that was done out of love for you. What can you do for me? I don't want you to do anything for me. All I ask of you is to start loving yourself, to start believing in yourself, to embrace the I Am presence within you, the Father, Mother, God who created you, to take stock of what we have done for you and empower you. Take responsibility for your life and become that child of God. For we love you. My Father and I have always loved you. How could you be so cruel to yourself to allow the evil one convince you that you do not need us? We love you and we forgive you for the wrong choices you've made, and we want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Stop being so hard. Draw a line at what was and let us together move on. Let us go forward from this well. Let us go as one, not as two separate people. Let us go as one beating heart, singing the praises of God, not of religion, but of God. Listen to your heartbeat now. Feel it. What's it saying to you? And you close your eyes, and Jesus draws you to his heart, and you can hear his heartbeat now. But there's a love flowing from his heart, and it's like having a blood transfusion. You are being topped up with the most beautiful love, and it's allowing you see what he sees. He doesn't see the mistakes. He doesn't see the inappropriate choices and love affairs. He doesn't see the wrong company we've kept who've led us astray. He sees only the child of God. The problem is, so often we refuse to see it because we put ourselves out of his reach. Come into his arms and allow the Good Shepherd care for you. Allow the Good Shepherd administer love to you. Allow the Good Shepherd bring new life and vision back into your heart, so that you live listening to your heart, not your mind. Though your mind is a gift from God, there are other voices there that are not of God, that cause you to be restless, angry, fearful, fretful, dysfunctional, despondent, depressed. They are not the voices of the Beloved. The Beloved welcomes you, and the Christ is calling you. And he's saying, come, follow me, and I will make you great in the kingdom of God. Stay with that now, and just feel the arms of the Good Shepherd, the Cosmic Christ, enfold you to feel, to sense, to embrace your divinity as a beloved of God, as a child of God. What is he saying to you? Listen to that voice. As he holds you close to his breast, he is speaking to you now. He is talking to your heart. Be still. Be still and know that you are loved. Be still and know that you are a child of God, a child of the Most High, incarnated as part of your plan to honor your contract, signed and witnessed by the company of heaven, to live this life to the full, to be a light bearer for the cosmic Christ, to surrender your heart to love, to become love, to be the breath of God and the heartbeat of the Christ, to be his hands and his feet. That is why you incarnated at this time, to celebrate your divinity as a beloved of God, to embrace reality, not fiction, to embrace the Christ who is real, and he is here, he is with you, he is around you, and the moment you surrender to his love, the moment you become an extension of him, Let him anoint you. Surrender to that love. For there is no greater love. And he accepts you as you are. He loves you as you are. And he only asks you to let him into your heart. Embrace all that you are as a child of God. My Lord and my God, totus tuus, we are totally yours. You are the Christ. You are the Son of the living God. There is no one worth serving than you. For you are Alpha and Omega, my beginning, my end. And I adore you. Touch my brothers and sisters who have gathered here. Touch them now and fill them with your love. Let them see you now. Let them see your face. Let them touch you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I now surrender you into the beating heart of the cosmic Christ, and I know he will not let you down. He will walk with you, but you've got to trust him. You've got to trust him. Trust him in the dark days as well as in the sunny days. But he's closer to you in the dark days than he is in the sunny days.